Heads Nigeria, tails Croatia. Nigeria, okay, heads. Nigeria did not look up for it today. Particularly when they came on in the second half, I didn't see any individual moments of brilliance. I didn't see any individual moments of leadership where one of these players embarked on a bold endeavor to push forward and search for that equalizer. I saw deflation, more of the same from the first half, nobody taking initiative, and really the team as a collective not really showing that they knew the occasion under which they were playing. Because this looked like a practice drill, at least from the Nigerian mentality, from their perspective. They played this game like it was a friendly. They played this game like it was a friendly, and there's a reason why Twitter, Reddit, other YouTubers are raving now. I know Have Hope is particularly infuriated with this performance, is because it wasn't just underwhelming. It was underwhelming from a team that could register something better than this, even if they were to lose this match. And we saw this in qualifying when they dominated two previous African World Cup participants in Algeria and African champions Cameroon. Nigeria were the best team in African qualifying. And the hope was they would come into this group. There's a familiarity with Argentina. They've been with Argentina for 5 of the last 6 World Cups, playing against 2 European teams on European soil, but still, there was a lot of hope in this Nigerian team. They're entering the tournament scandal-free for the first time in a long time. The mood was high in the camp. But I don't know whether it was just the occasion that got to their heads, but they certainly did not perform like they understood they were playing in a World Cup game, particularly their World Cup opener. The only redeeming performance I can think of from Nigeria's perspective was Victor Moses in the first half. I thought for the first half an hour or so, Victor Moses, he made his dribbling skills. I love watching him, especially for Chelsea. He made some really nice run-ins in the box, a couple of really decent crosses in too. But this was woeful. And I thought Ahmed Musa was absolute crap today. His finishing was terrible in front of the net. And this was a Croatia team that they themselves did not have their best game, but they still took the occasion and they made the most of the opportunity, right? Because now the winner of this match is at top of this group, given the stalemate between Argentina and Iceland earlier, and now Croatia has full reins. They have the lead of this group grasped by the horns, and they can go on to win this group. Because you can be damn sure that Croatia is going to be more of a goal-scoring threat than Argentina experienced versus Iceland today. And that Argentine back line looks shaky. It looks suspect. So we could see Croatia go on to win this group. They beat Argentina, a very vulnerable Argentina team. They play Iceland, another team they're familiar with from qualifying back a few months ago. But this was a very disappointing performance, not just for Nigeria, but for Africa as a whole, because Africa is now 3-0. 0 for 3 in the World Cup. You know, you could say at least Morocco put in a good performance. At least Egypt, at least we defended well. But this was, I want to say this performance was an embarrassment. And I feel bad for a lot of the Nigerian fans out there who are frustrated with this team because they are capable of better than this. You know, this is not a Saudi Arabia. From Nigeria, they just didn't show any hunger. They didn't show any drive. They didn't show any sense of urgency moving forward when they went behind. I understand it's important to remain calm, cool, and collected when you're trailing, but just the lack of initiative was astonishing. And hats off to Croatia. They may advance out of the group of the World Cup for the first time since 2008. For the first time since 1998. You know, Modric stepped up, made the penalty, as cool as you like. Unlike Messi and Cueva from earlier today, we did not have 3 missed penalties on the same match day, thank goodness. And really, Croatia, if Mandzukic was just a little bit better in that final link up front, they could have won this by more. They could have won this by 3-4 goals. Nigeria only really had a couple of really good chances, and I just think that this is a team in Croatia. They weren't playing their best today either. They could have gotten a result from this game, but you have to give massive credit to Croatia because they rose to the occasion, because they knew where they were playing. Nigeria looked lost. So now they have to beat Iceland. Well, that's really my only reaction for this game. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Much love. And peace out. I try to keep these reactions really short, unless there's a lot that needs to be talked about. But I'm going to get back tomorrow to responding immediately after games. Got caught up today because my friend's house was watching the Peru game. We didn't have any Wi-Fi. I also went to the dentist earlier this morning around 10 o'clock. So, you know, tomorrow's going to be just like how yesterday and the day before was, when I was just like on it right like that. I also have to respond to France, Australia. I didn't get to catch that this morning because it came on at 6 a.m. And, you know, but I'm hoping to watch parts of it later, if not some highlights, and then get back to you on that. So, yeah, enjoy.